They don't come again.
Flexing on the beat.
They want lie again. Liars don't come. Politicians don't come. Liars don't come. Politicians don't come. They say election don't they come again. All the politicians say they want to rule again. If then we finish, now then they chop the game. For another 4 years, now we they feed the pain. They carry our money, take them overseas. Oh, while the pharmacists are dying of disease. Oh, if you want to vote, I beg you use your brain. Oh, if you not use your brain, you go feel the pain. Oh, all I want to say, they don't care about us. All that they do now to put for their purse. Liars don't come. Politicians don't come. See them, Omila, ole, Omila. They will tell you, fellow Nigerians, if you make me your ruler, I will tie road from Lagos to Costa Rica. Hey, that lie, then they lie, yo. That lie, then they lie, yo. If you vote and finish, now we go, they suffer, oh. I say, brother, that lie, then they lie, yo. Don't sell your vote for 2.5, oh. Don't sell your vote for 5K, oh. Don't sell your vote for 1 bag of rice, oh. Because now we go, they suffer, oh. All I want to say, they don't care about us. All I want to say, now we go, they suffer, oh. Hey, now we go, they cry, oh. Now we go they suffer, oh. Aye, now we go they cry, oh. MC why the hungry boys, now them go they cry, oh. If you vote you finish, now them go they cry, oh. We don't talk our own, no. If you like you, yeah. If you like you, no, yeah. Now you go suffer, oh. MC why don't they finish, oh.
So we've seen that as the presidential election actually draws close, it's getting heater and heater. And then we reflect on the past and we say, okay, how old is our country? To what state did the British, our colonial masters, left us? What did they leave us with? And how far have we gone? Because we need to ask very precise questions. If we don't ask precise questions, it becomes a big problem. If since 1960 we can't put the 7 things in order, it becomes a very big problem. Why? Because this thing called power is not something that has not been done elsewhere. It has been done in different places of the world. So it's not something that, it's not like the cure to cancer or HIV/AIDS that they are still working on it. No. Others have found a way to cure the power problem. So why can't we? Is it education? Others have found a way to cure the education problem. So why can't we? Why are we still having dilapidated schools? Is it health? Why are we flying people outside the country to seek medical attention? Can't we fix our health problem? What about corruption? Have other nations not found a way to curb? We can't eliminate totally, but you can curb corruption. What about security? If we truly value the lives of the people, why do we allow them to be killed anyhow? What about the laws of the land? Are there laws favoring the common man? Are there laws that hold those in power accountable? What about economic development? These are the things we'll talk even as we discuss about those who are contesting for the presidential election. 4 years is about to end in May 2019. But before the 4 years end, there will be a re-election that will take us for another 4 years. And these 4 years, it talks about the life of 200 million people. These 4 years will impact the unborn generations also. The fate of many is dependent on our elections. If we get it right, society will get it right. If we get it wrong, society will get it wrong. You've seen the increase in online scams. How do people see Nigeria before the international community? So it's time for people to actually sit down and see who will lead us. For now, there have been talks like they have over 70 political parties. These 70 political parties, all of them are fronting a candidate for different positions: the Senate, the governorship, the presidential, and all that. What we're discussing now is at the national level. From Buhari, Atiku, and all that. It's time to boycott these two parties. No more will it be two parties. No more will it be the people who are in party A today, there are grievances, they are not getting their needs, they go to party B. No. This time, it is time for the people of Nigeria to actually decide and say, listen, this is our future. And this is what we want. So who are some of the candidates we have? Buhari, we have Atiku, we have Durotoye, we have Benga, Hashim, we have Sowore, Obi Wesley, Obadiah Malefa, Chris Okoti, as always, Kingsley Moghalu, and the rest of them. So who is Atiku? We know who Atiku is, a former vice president. We know his business, the businesses he had. We know what he has done. We know some of the corruption scandals against him. We know all these people. We know that pedigree. We know how they jump from place to place and all that. So I'm not here to actually tell you, hey, this one is bad. Hey, this one is good and all that. As these candidates are there, we have a very long time. Thank God there's internet. Thank God that many people who lived, many of our fathers who lived during the era these people lived and government are still alive. So if you cannot find it on the internet, there are people you can still ask and they will tell you, hey, this is how this person did, this is what they did, this is why they did it, and this is the result. So, and not be biased, oh, this guy is from this tribe, oh, this one is from this party. No, you want to vote based on antecedent. You want to vote based on the pedigree. You want to vote based on their history. It's like, because these guys are people who are coming to you like you have money, your vote is like money. And they are saying, okay, we have an idea. Because now they are saying, oh, we have an idea. Oh, I will develop this. I will do this. I will do this. They give you promises, right? Okay. Ask yourself. Every person has a past. Show us your past. Let's see what you've done in the past. Does your past gives us enough confidence to mortgage our future in your hands? So, Atiku is there, you go through that past. What is your level of integrity? What have they done? Buhari is there. You don't judge him based on what people are saying and all that. You look at his past. What is his profile so far? Oh, people are saying he's a man of integrity. Okay. We don't argue. Sit down. What is integrity? Where has he been coming from? Where is he now? What have he done? Does he deserve a second tenure? And not for someone to be sitting there and says he's a presidential aide. Oh, he's a PDP. No. You sit down as a person. You educate the people. This is unbiased. Because and most of the things you see on, let's go on Channels TV now. Most of those stuffs that are there, they are actually biased. So, if they bring a PDP person, or if they bring a APC person, all that they are doing is biased. Maybe there is resentment in their speech. No, we don't want things like that. What we are saying is, you sit down with a person who is non-partisan. You don't bring people like Keyamo, who is in PDP and Galadima who is KM who is in APC and Galadima who is in PDP. No, you bring someone and we start analyzing unbiased. This is Buhari. This is what he is done. This is Atiku. This is what he's done. Okay, people now judge. You don't give us reasons to say this is why Buhari deserves the second term. This is why Atiku deserves to be elected. This is why Sowore deserves. No. You put down and you choose. It's like a lady. 20 men are coming to seek your hand in marriage. Okay. You don't sit down and say your father told you you should marry Mr. A because he is rich. Or you should marry Mr. B because he's intelligent. No. Who is this person? Can I live with him all my life? That is this election now. So we want to sit down and say, who are the candidates? Can I, because we're talking about individual vote now. If I vote this person, will I regret? Because so many times, we Nigerians, Nigeria is a very funny country. Nigeria is a country of people that engage in actions without taking consequence. So let me write it down so you see. Nigerians engage in actions without thinking through consequence. So we engage in actions without taking consequence. This action, what is the consequence? We don't. I know that the different people who are, as you saw from the music, you have to vote wisely. You don't have to take 2-5. How many days? Because how many days are in a year? 365. A leap year, 366. Okay, let's put 365 times 4. We have this, right? 1,460 days. That is in 1 year. If you are given 10,000 naira or any amount, divided by this. So, can you eat 7 naira? Let's approximate 7 naira. Can you eat 7 naira per day? Okay, if you can eat 7 naira per day, can your whole family eat 7 naira per day? What can this? We're talking about a country where the currency is devalued. So 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira. How far can it go? So it's for people to say, listen, when the devil offered Jesus many things. Oh, just bow down and I will give you this. But do you know what? He said no. I read a story in a book about a general who went to war in the city of India, one of the cities in India. And after he destroyed everything, he got to the statue of a god. And what happened? They pleaded with him, the inhabitants of the land. They said, please, you can destroy everything, but please don't destroy this habitat. So what happened? The man did not hear their plea. He went ahead and he destroyed the image, the statue. Lo and behold, buried underneath that statue was a whole treasure, gold, silver, precious stones, and many things. So the problem most times is for people to actually get the best, you have to reject that which seems to be good to you. So you have to say, okay, 10,000 naira, I will suffer the pains of not having the 10,000 naira now, so that we can get a better nation. Because you want to ask yourself, if a person we have 200 million Nigerians, if a person is dropping, let me see if this calculator can do it, 10,000. This is a billion, 2 trillion naira. So if a person is distributing 10,000 naira to 200 million Nigerians, which one is, where did he get 2 trillion naira from? How much is his pay? So if he has let's say, for example, even he has 2 trillion naira. The question is, why should the person buy vote? As many know, the girls who engage in marriage because the man is worthy. They don't look at parameters like, do I love this person? Do I feel safe? There are many questions. Well, he has money to spend, he buys me gifts, and then they get married with the person, and then later they're like, hey, listen, this is rubbish. So you want to say that and think carefully. These 70-something people who are contesting for your vote, will I vote any of this in regret? Power. How can we be struggling with electricity? There's nothing you can actually do without electricity. Even the mobile phone or the computer you're using to view this video, it's not going to work without power. You need power to charge it. Then we have education. We have health. Our children cannot be learning in schools that are like, let's say the education system in Nigeria. Educations, classrooms in Nigeria. So I don't need to tell you much. You've seen the classrooms and all that. You compare them to other parts of the world, and you begin to ask questions like, is this a kind of level of dehumanization? You can see a classroom like this, right? Open classroom that don't have chairs. You can see classrooms like this. Whereas in the other part of the world, they have classrooms that have electricity, classrooms that have no. Okay, you can say this. Why can't we have all this before and after like this? Right? So, it's for people to actually see that these issues, other parts of the world have faced it. We have the resources. It's like, if you see a person is poor, you want to ask, okay, you don't have money, what do you have? Do you have knowledge that we can employ you to get money? Do you have something like a resource, maybe land, that you can sell, or a property that you can rent out? Nigeria has all this. There is plenty of land. There is plenty of mineral resources. Nigerians are one of the best when it comes to knowledge in the world. The question is, why are we still back? It's because things like power have not been addressed. 58 years, we are still putting power in our manifesto. That is a shame. Power it's like Trump coming to the US and saying, vote for me, I'll give you power. No. Power is not supposed to be in our manifesto. Education, health, corruption. Corruption cannot be taken away totally, but we can put this in place that reduces corruption. What about security? What about the issues with Boko Haram? Now you are seeing another group of people coming in and claiming that they are working with ISIS. So in our presence like this, we could see, let Nigeria not become like the Afghanistan. What about the laws? Do we have laws in place? The laws that we hold people accountable, hold the president accountable, hold the senators accountable, hold the common man accountable. So if we don't have that, if we don't have all this, how can there be economic development? It becomes a problem. So Nigerians in 2019, the vote is one day. But the gains will continue for more than 4 years. Or the pains will continue for more than 4 years. Vote wisely. as you listen to this song.
Keep flexing on the beat.
Liars, liars, don't come. Politicians don't come. Liars, liars, don't come. Politicians don't come. They say election don't they come again. All the politicians say they want to rule again. If then we finish, now then they chop the gain. For another 4 years, now we they feel the pain. They carry our money, take them overseas, oh. While the pharmacists are dying of disease, oh. If you want to vote, I beg you, use your brain, oh. If you not use your brain, you go feel the pain, oh. All I want to say, they don't care about us. All them they do now to put for their purse. Liars, liars, don't come. Politicians don't come. See them, Omila, Omila, Ole, Ole, Omila, Omila. They will tell you, fellow Nigerians, if you make me your ruler, I will tie road from Lagos to Costa Rica. Hey, that lie, then they lie, yo. That lie, then they lie, yo. If you vote and finish, now we go they suffer, oh. I say, brother, that lie, then they lie, yo. Don't sell your vote for 2.5, oh. Don't sell your vote for 5K, oh. Don't sell your vote for 1 bag of rice, oh. Because now we go they suffer, oh. All I want to say, they don't care about us. All I want to say, now we go they suffer, oh. Hey, now we go they cry, oh. Now we go they suffer, oh. Aye, now we go they cry, oh. FC1 the hungry boys, now them go they cry, oh. If you vote you finish, now them go they cry, oh. We don't talk our own, no. If you like you, yeah. If you like you, no, yeah. Now you go suffer, oh. FC1 don't they finish, oh.